Hey, what up buttercups? It's Pri aka Still Fetus here, and I thought it would be great to do something a little different with my videos. And before I get to this interesting serial killer, just know that this is purely for educational purposes. Let's see who the soap maker of Corregio is. I won't go into detail about what happened, but I will explain her psychoanalysis, cognitive, and behavioral aspect to her antisocial personality disorder. So let's get right into it. Leonarda Cianciulli was born in 1894 in Europe. Growing up, she attempted suicide 2 times. This is due to the fact that her mother, Emilia, was actually repulsed by her because she was conceived through rape. In addition, she was forced to marry her rapist due to the culture during that era. When Leonarda was old enough, she married a registry office clerk, which her parental units did not approve. They already set her up an arranged marriage with another man. She believed that her mother cursed her during this occasion, and she moved. Unfortunately, the place that she moved to, well, it had an earthquake. Then she finally moved to a town called Corregio, and she actually opened a little shop believed to be psychic. Speaking of psychics, she was very superstitious and went to a psychic that told her that all of her babies would die. Oddly, they did. She had 17 pregnancies and only 4 of them survived. And this actually made her very overprotective of her children, especially her favorite child, Giuseppe. And in the future, he actually ended up being enlisted in the army, which enraged Leonarda through her rampage. She actually went to another psychic, who palm reads, and she said, "In your right hand, I see prison. In your left hand, I see a criminal asylum." I don't know why I did that voice particularly, but that's how I think that all psychics speak, don't they? Not trying to offend anyone, but I don't know. I just always see it in movies. Moving on, following off of this psychic, which is also known as a self-fulfilling prophecy, she targeted 3 middle-aged women, and she wanted to sacrifice them for Giuseppe. All 3 of the murders actually started off the same way. She actually convinced the 3 middle-aged women to send postcards out to her family to tell them that they were okay. And then they went back to Leonarda's house, where she actually offered them wine. And thinking that she was a charming, kind woman, well, they drank it. And what they didn't know, it was poisoned. When they were unconscious, she killed them with an axe. Yes, an axe, of course. Most serial killers do that, don't they? I don't know. Stereotypical. But what did she do with the bodies? Let's just say that she made them to use bars of soap and also made tea cakes with the blood. She gave them to neighbors and whoever came to her shop. So it's great. But I won't get into the details. Moving on to the theories. Psychoanalysis-wise, she was big on protecting her children, and well, since her favorite son was enlisted to the army, her id kicked in and took over, only thinking about what's best for her son, and ended up sacrificing people. Social cognitive theory-wise, Leonarda had a really sad childhood and attempted suicide twice, and her mother neglected her. Behavioral-wise, she wasn't really taught anything. Again, she was neglected by her parents, and they were repulsed by her. The only conditioning that I see from Leonarda was that the fact that she was very superstitious and believed in psychics with her whole entire heart. So, lastly, I want to talk about antisocial personality disorder. There's actually no medication for this particular disorder, and the only way that you can prevent it or treat it is to go through psychotherapy to work on their issues. I hope you guys liked that video that I just did, and before I end this video, I want to end it with a special little music video.
Your skin is warm like an oven. Your kiss is sugary sweet. Your fingers feel like cotton.
Yeah, I kind of just did that, and I'm sorry if it was a little creepy, but I thought just, you know, it kind of went with the theme, you know? If you want me to keep doing this, you know, like it, comment if you have any other special requests for me to do, and subscribe. That's it. Peace out.